I haven't had a chance to talk about the Penguin. Yes, for an episode, but then again, it still gives me a chance to talk about it now. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Odir, aka Review, back again with another video. And as promised from last How It Should Have Ended, they said their next follow up was going to be the Penguin series. And funny enough, I did kind of talk about the first episode of the Penguin, but then I feel like, okay, I kind of got lazy with it and didn't even talk about it afterwards, especially the ending. All I can say is I enjoyed the show. Colin Farrell's Household Cobblepot. I gotta say it's funny because I kind of see like, oh, the Batman as its own separate thing where I'm seeing like, okay, we're doing the whole realistic take on characters. He doesn't have anything I would assume is like Penguin like. Yeah, he has the name and that little waddle he did when he was handcuffed. But throughout the show, you're seeing him as more like, yeah, I shouldn't be rooting for you, but then again, I know it's called the Penguin. I know he's gonna be end up being a villain at some point, but I just don't know what exactly is gonna be the thing to actually make him snap. And funny enough, yeah, I want to see how they're going to be dealing with this whole thing because I feel like, yeah, I don't know if they're going to talk about certain elements. Like the whole show is perfect on its own. You get your own little episodes with Oz. You see some little bits with what I could say is one of the best. I wouldn't even call it best. I should say the best thing of 2024 on TV. Sophia Falcone was one of the best things about the show. And the fact that it's like, okay, I thought I was going to see her as more of a villain. But then again, I have a feeling like, yeah, nobody in the show is good anyway, so I feel like, yeah, rooting for you means I'm gonna have to actually choose some biases. And her own little episode showing us how she became the woman she was and ended up in Arkham. I feel like, yeah, more of this stuff the next time we see a Batman movie because I kind of want to see this other angle with the villains and Victor, which I feel like, yeah, that's one of the saddest things. I feel like, yeah, we've seen everything in Gotham. I feel like Batman on its own thing, where I feel like, okay, we've seen the movies, we've seen how characters are affected by the people they actually go towards, but you're seeing it though from a villain's point of view, and I feel like, okay, Joker, it did its thing where it's like, oh, we get to understand Arthur Fleck. Gotham, the TV series, made it explore. Okay, you're seeing all these other villains from their standpoints, and you see like, okay, not everybody is good in Gotham. You're just trying to make your way in. But in this show, seeing as though it's in the Matt Reeves universe, you're seeing as like, yeah, everybody's affected by some of the rich in Gotham. I feel like the underbelly, or should I say the lower class of Gotham, has its own way of justice. And I feel like, okay, there are no sides. Everybody loses no matter what they do. And pretty much Matt Reeves' Gotham is the most realistic take. Even throughout the show, it wasn't even necessary to feel like, you know what, we're in Gotham. Batman should be out here at some point, but I feel like it's kind of not aware of the fact that it's like, yeah, Batman, we already know it's set in Gotham. Batman is out there. But it's kind of funny, at some point, you didn't even need Batman for the whole plot of this story. Yeah, a little Easter egg at the very end with the bat signal, but still, now that I got my little mini review out of the way, let's get to the reaction.
The following contains spoilers for the series The Penguin. Alright, go ahead and roll it. They've been warned.
Listen, kid. I can't take you with me this time, Vic.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, the thing about family
Is
is...
Batman gonna save him? Oh.
Strength drives you up. Cause if it don't make you weak...
Okay, that's way.
You shocked me. You were carrying a piece.
Yeah, I had a gun in the last scene with Sophia.
Oh, I forgot.
You were gonna get rid of me.
Come on, Vic.
After I just said
I mean,
you're
that
like
is true.
family.
You know I was only joking, right, pal? Ow. Take that. Ow.
You had a gun too?
Yeah, I had one in the previous scene with Sophia too, remember?
Why are we so forgetful with our guns?
I don't know. Now die! Take that, some more.
Yeah, now that's pushing it.
How are you not dying?
I'm wearing about 300 pounds of silicone. What's your excuse?
I went out and got a bulletproof vest after I started hanging around with you.
That's smart. Well, I'm gonna start aiming for your face then, alright? Everybody stop shooting each other.
Now there's Batman.
Well, you might die. It'd be really sad if we lost one of you in particular. Well, look who finally decided to show up. And where have you been all this time, huh? I've been busy. Yeah, doing what? Well, normally if someone asked me a question like that, I'd simply follow up with, your mom. But under the current circumstances, that doesn't seem appropriate.
His little shock face.
Does it, mama's boy? You leave my mother out of this sick son of a... Watch out! No! Victor, are you okay? Speak to me. You deserve a second chance. You just got mixed up in the wrong crowd.
It's all good, man. I'm fine.
Oh, thank God. I am not fine. I am...
Oh.
dead.
Oh my. What happened here?
They drew her
Looks like
nice.
somebody died.
You're supposed to be in Arkham.
I got out again.
Stop right there. What's up? I'm Batman.
Hmm.
You wanna know my secret identity?
That's my sister, you jerk!
What? You're what? Okay, bye.
Good that they
I
acknowledge
didn't
that
know
too.
Selena had a sister.
That's your only hang-up with choosing to hit on Sophia?
What do you mean?
She's not a nice person. She murdered her whole family. Definitely not meet your mother material.
And she's related to Catwoman.
You have got to stop hitting on bad guys' daughters.
That's not a thing I do.
Talia.
I wouldn't
Selena,
even be surprised if he
Sophia.
does flirt with her in the next movie.
Yes, I see. Well, you have given me a lot to think about. I think I'm gonna need to take some more time off to reflect.
Yeah, you need like a couple of days.
I was thinking more like till 2027.
Ugh.
Especially acknowledging that type of delay. Batman continues to think about the ladies.
Stop wasting years not being Batman.
No, you've really shown me I should take some time and get this right.
No, don't you pin this on me.
And I don't know what's going on with that whole thing
You know
too.
what? Black Bolt can tell you the way. Go ahead, Black Bolt.
Have real babies or consider adoption.
A majority of this video is focused more on the ending, but then again, I feel like, yeah, the show's perfect on its own, and yes, it would be kind of funny to see what they would parody throughout the film, but I think just the ending is fine enough. And I kind of like how now that they're in their new rebooted suits in the end of these things, because I feel like, yeah, it's going to be a little bit different now, seeing as though they've had the natural Batman and Superman outfits for all these years doing the cafe scenes. And once in a while, we'll see them in their reboots, just like we did see that in their Batman vs. Superman video. And them acknowledging the delays, because I don't even know what's going on with the Batman or that whole Matt Reeves universe, because we got Superman coming, but then they said, oh, we got a Clayface movie coming, but also the fact that they also have the Brave and the Bold. But I don't even know if they're going to be doing another Matt Reeves show while we wait for the Batman 2, since that comes in now in 2027. Like, and we did kind of see him in Creature Commandos too, in a shadow. And seeing as though it's in its own separate universe, I don't even know why they're taking too many delays, I would say. I wouldn't say interference, but then again, I feel like Warner Brothers is interfering with all their projects these days. If this wasn't connected to the DCU, and there are kind of rumors out there saying that they might try to integrate it, I feel like if you want this to be connected to the DCU, just say it. Don't just be like, okay, we're going to save time and actually expand a little bit, even though we feel like we're not going to be ending off at anything at this point. If it's connected, then that kind of explains the delays. If it wasn't connected and they could just do whatever they want, they can keep doing what they want and actually try to finish the whole Batman saga. Other than that, they had a good time with this video, and the fact that it's like, yeah, they're still there to do a DC thing once in a while, because I feel like, yeah, Marvel, they haven't touched any Marvel stuff except Deadpool and Wolverine, but I feel like, yeah, DC is their main staple. DC is the one they always stick around with, and I kind of like whatever they can pull out, because Batman and Superman are just basically their icons at this point. Alright, guys, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. All my social media is down in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.